Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rising Info. We are now on episode 3. This is Master Coach A. I am the director for creativity here at Rise Up Creatives. I am the chief strategist of the business on our commercial launch after we acquired the business from Mr. David Trotter. So if you are new to our space, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A once again from the Philippines. Rise Up Creatives is your 21st content creator launch pad for every individual, specifically for coaches, entrepreneurs, and business owners. So if you are new to Rise of Creatives and you have not heard about our business, I would truly encourage you to know more about Rise of Creatives, because if you are one person who's operating in the digital space and you want to maximize what's happening in the digital space right now, then Rise of Creatives is a platform for you not only to create your templates, not only for you to create your content, but for you to understand what's happening behind the scene and what's happening globally so that you can thrive in this digital space, in this era of social commerce. Yes, you heard me right. It's a social commerce. Many of us got stuck with the idea of e-commerce. Now, social commerce is part of the e-commerce business, but it's important for us to understand that as we operate in the social media platform, social commerce have taken over a big share of how we do business and how we do transact online. So for tonight, my heart is to give you a simple 7-step formula for you to thrive in the social commerce. Now, if you are one person and you're thinking and you're saying, what is social commerce? So let me unpack it for you and just imagine, okay, imagine yourself maybe for the last 6 months or 1 year. Have you ever purchased anything online? Okay, have you purchased anything because you heard someone went live, or somebody have written a post about a product that you are interested with, or captured your interest, or captured your needs, and you responded and you bought that product? Let me know in the chat box if you experienced that. Next thing, okay, if you are one person who belongs to a community, for example, in our case, we have Coach A Coaching Community, we have Live Coach Philippines, we have Decap Coffee Republic, okay, we got our own community. Have you ever purchased anything, okay, in the last 6 months or so because somebody from the community, okay, offered the product to you? You have not seen that posted, but somebody in the community, in your digital community, okay, in the digital platform, those people in your GC offered a product to you and you purchased. Let me know in the chat box. Hashtag yes, hashtag connecting, yes, and say I am. Okay, now, third, okay, have you ever purchased anyone in the last 6 months or so because somebody said, okay, I'm an affiliate a marketer, or somebody said, I am a student of this class, or I purchased this product and I want you to come in, I want you to use it, I want you to try it, or I want you to attend in class. Okay, so have you ever experienced that? Okay, if you are saying yes, yes, okay, to the three, or maybe two, or at least one, I'm very, very sure that at least one of the scenarios that I provided, you experienced that over the last 6 months or so. If you are saying hashtag yes, then you have experienced what social commerce is. Okay, so let me know in the chat box, okay, if you know someone who will benefit from our conversations tonight. If you know someone who's doing business online, if you know someone who's selling something online, and you know someone who's not yet online, okay, so somebody who's online doing Facebook as a social space, okay, so posting personal pictures, bags, and their dinner, their food. If you know someone who's in the digital space, in the social media platform, but is not using the social media platform to have a conversation and start making sales, please do me a favor, tag them in the chat box, invite them, share the link to this video, because I truly, truly believe that tonight you will be able to bless them. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you 7 simple steps. Okay, 7-step formula for you to start, okay, diving into the social commerce. Okay, this is not gonna be so hard for you. Dive in and start thriving. So dive in and start thriving. Okay, so 7-step formula that any one of you, whether you're already doing business online, whether you're already engaged in social commerce, whether you're just coming in for the first time, or this is the season you're saying, I want to try it. Okay, so hop in, join me in these 7 steps. Are you ready? Let me know in the chat box. Hashtag ready. Let me know in the chat box if you're ready to get these 7 steps. Okay, as you are typing hashtag ready, know that some of the concepts might okay come into you confusing, or you might feel overwhelmed, although I will try to explain it in a very, very simple manner and easy to do thing, just in case you start feeling, coach, it kind of hard, it kind of challenging, I'm new to that and I don't understand what you're talking about. Please message me directly. Adet Urto is my private account, and private and public account. Okay, you can check also Coach A. Okay, you can message me directly, send me a private message, direct message. Okay, or you can send an email to Coach Connect at mastercoach.com. Okay, connect at mastercoacha.com. That's my email address. Or better yet, just make a comment here, and definitely I'll be able to get back to you right after our conversations tonight. So let me dive in immediately. Okay, now here's the thing. The concept of social commerce, okay, the mere fact that it's social, okay, it has to do with you being social. Okay, you are operating, if you are selling in a social platform, it takes a while for you to be social, but it needs to be on top of your mind that because you are operating in a social digital platform, you need to be social. So if this is something that's you are struggling with, I invite you to join me this Sunday, Cabin Life at the Campfire. So I will be doing a conversation this Sunday at 5 p.m. and it's a private conversations, okay? It's a Cabin Life conversations at the campfire via Zoom, where I'm gonna share with you, okay, I'm gonna spill the beans and let you know how you can start being social in social media. So that's gonna be a separate conversation, but that's happening on Sunday. So if you are one person who's still struggling to be social in social media, let me know. Okay, share with us. Okay, let me know and say, yes, I am. So we are going to be able to provide you with the link to join us this Sunday. Absolutely no monetary investment. All right, so let me jump in right now. The concept here is you need to have a plan. Okay, just like in anything that you get to start implementing, just anything that you're starting to find your way and to just like navigate through it, you need to have a plan. And so this 7-step formula, you can use this to be the basis of your plan. Okay, definitely this is not an end all be all. You can navigate and you can strategize, you can be creative. Okay, that's what we're promoting here at Rise Up Creatives community. But let me just unpack to you the 7-step, and trust me, when you start implementing, okay, the 7-step formula, you will start seeing result if you do this consistently. Now, if you are new to my space, we haven't met before. Yes, I am a life and business coach. I am the founder of Life Coach Philippines, Master Coach, a professional training development services. I am also the CEO, the chairman, and the founder of Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. And one thing that I want you to know, when you check all these pages thrive, okay, and we start getting our sales. We've been here for 5 years simply because we have perfected, or at least we are able to maneuver and maximize the value of social commerce. Now, you can check in the internet and learn more about social commerce, and you will start to see that in terms of social commerce, okay, the one really leading the game, okay, the game on this is China. Happy New Year to all our Chinese, to all the members of the Chinese community. Happy New Year to all of you. Okay, so the Chinese, okay, China is taking the lead on social commerce, and US is now taking the second. Okay, so the US is trying to really study carefully, and it is, okay, it is projected that this year 2022, we will start a lot to see a lot of investments and a lot of maneuver and a lot of conversations happening, because the US market have started to see how far the China market went ahead in terms of social commerce. Okay, so wherever you are in any parts of the globe, whether you're from China, okay, if you happen to read this or to hear me, okay, to read the hashtag pack my bag moment, or somebody share with you this concept that I'm gonna be sharing tonight, okay, or you're in the US and you want a pattern and you start diving in, or maybe you are here right now in the Philippines and you are trying to find a way to finally crack the code and start making sales, or at least expand your business using the social commerce. Okay, the 7-step formula will truly be helpful for you. Step number 1 is carve out a niche. Okay, when I say carve, okay, I'm sure you're familiar with carving, okay, the principle of carving, or how you do a carve. So if you have a piece of wood, you carve out. If you have an ice, you carve. Okay, what does it mean? When you carve your niche, you are taking off everything that's in there. Okay, oftentimes we say, I want to help parents. So for example, if you are a business owner, you are a coach, you are an entrepreneur, you will say, I have a product and I'm selling this to parents, or I'm selling this to mom. Okay, when you have this mindset of I want to carve, you have to be very, very strategic and focus on what niche are you carving in. For example, if you are selling a physical product, so for example, you are selling a cookbook, okay, a cookbook or a cookware, and you say mothers, okay, or cooks, okay, that's a big market. Okay, you probably want to dive in and say, I want to carve a market to a mom. Okay, focus on a mom, okay, who is a new mom. Okay, somebody who's, when you because there's so much in there. When you are a new mom, you're learning new things. You probably learn a lot, but when you are a new mom, you are very particular on how you do things, because now you have a new life in the house. Or probably you want to focus on a person who just get out of college, okay, and starting to have their own space. So what is you have to carve. Okay, if you're getting this, let me know. Okay, many of you would say niche. Okay, but on this 7-step formula, very specifically, you have to carve. And when you carve, you have to take off all the excess. Okay, so in my case right now, I am very strategic. I am focused on coaches and entrepreneurs. Okay, so coaches and entrepreneurs who wants to level up their life by moving and strategically giving impact, income, and influence. Okay, and I'm very strategic on that, and I'm focusing on that, and so all my conversations and communication is centered around that. Step number 2 is give something valuable for free. And here's the thing, it's not just free. I have been advancing and telling people, move the free line. Oftentimes, okay, you see a lot of people giving a lot of free things in the internet, right? Hashtag, if you are one person who already, receive a free ebook and everything, okay, there's a lot of people giving you free things, free ebook, free worksheet, and whatever. If you want to thrive and really capture your market here, okay, in the social commerce, remember, okay, they're gonna be buying because you went live, you create something of in the social media. You have to move the free line. Okay, it means that what other people are selling, okay, you increase that value and give it for free. And a lot of um entrepreneurs or service providers will say, if I give all of value, what would happen to me? Why would they buy from me? Here's the thing, in social commerce, okay, the more that you move the free line higher and higher, the more that you give more value to people, people look up to you as a person they can trust. And in social commerce, trust is very important. Okay, it's not even brand building yet. Okay, I'm not saying you're not gonna build your brand, but in social commerce, sometimes you don't have the brand yet. Okay, as an entrepreneur, you probably still like looking, what's gonna be my brand, what's gonna be my logo. But I've seen countless of people making really jump, a big jump in social commerce, even without a logo, without a brand, simply because they have created that relationship by giving so much value. In Life Coach Philippines, you check our page, we're giving you valuable content. There are people serving you, okay? We have executives, we've got people, we've got educators in there who's giving you value day in day out, and that's super valuable when other institutions or other organizations will sell that for a price. We're giving it because we want to honor and say we're giving so much value and you can trust us. That's the value of step number 2. Step number 3 is promote like there's no tomorrow. Promote like there's no tomorrow or tomorrow will never come. What does it mean? Like every single day, share your product, share your services to the space, okay, in the digital space, as if you're not going to be here tomorrow. It means that this is the last day that you're going to be able to tell people, hey, I got this product, I got this service, I got this course. And when you have that mindset, okay, you will be very mindful how you spend and how you trade your time. In my case, I just don't promote, I just don't post, okay, I have emotional rehab, I have my mental health course, and I don't do that. What I do is I write about the benefits that other people can get from my course. Because if I die tomorrow, if tomorrow never comes for me, then people would just, I read about something about mental health, or I read about a rehab for those who's going through emotional ordeal. All right. So then I would have a continuous value even if tomorrow doesn't come for me. Even if tomorrow don't come for me. Okay? So step number 4. Okay? So thank you so much for all of you who's writing in there the steps and summarizing it. Maraming pong salamat, Kindred Coaches. I love you all. Okay, now on number 4. Okay. Capture. Okay, hear me out on this because this is super duper 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 important. Okay? Capture real audience. Okay, real audience. Yung totoo pong tao. Look, you can boost an ad. Okay, you can boost a post. You can do a lot of things so that your followers increase in magnitude. You can have 1 million subscribers. You can have 1 million followers in there. But ain't true and ain't real if they don't know you. Okay, hear me out on this because this is where many people miss it out. Okay, they are so engrossed. Okay, they're so engrossed with how can I have 1 million followers? I have a million. Look, no BS. I'm a multiple 7-figure coach. I am. For 5 years, I'm a coach. For 5 years, I am focused in doing my business. I'm a multiple 7-figure coach, and I'm doing this not because I don't have 1 million followers. I don't have 100,000 followers, but I have real people, real audience who's following me. Okay? My formula is 10 super fans. Okay, so to all, if you are one of my super fans here, of course, you're more than 10 right now. Let me know in the chat box. Okay, so if you are my super fans, if you're watching this on a replay and you happen to be my super fans, thank you so much. Maraming pong salamat. Okay, real audience works, by the way. Step number 5, stock up on value. Okay, oftentimes, especially if you are operating in a website, for example, or you have a space and you say, okay, I have given already this free ebook, I have given already this free worksheets and everything, or I'm giving this giveaway already, and you stop because you believe that you already have it. Here's the thing, okay? In social commerce, okay, every single day you look into how you can stock up the value that you are creating for people. So for example, in my case, I've got clients, I've got students. I don't stop saying, okay, they're already my students, they're already buying from me. Every single day, I'm thinking, how am I able to stock up on the value? Even my acquisition of Rise Up Creatives is because I want to create additional super duper value for my students and for my coaches. Because what happened is right after they graduated, after they become a certified life coach, they're appearing on screen, they're appearing on social media like everybody else. Okay, if they're using one platform, all their images, all their designs is coming from this, and they start to look the same. Now in Rise Up Creatives, I have my own artists, we have our own artists, okay, that creates templates, okay, every single month that is new. Okay, we have our own lifestyle photos, curated photos that we are uploading. We have our own captions, okay, that I myself is doing. So we created a space where we will be able to give additional value. So stacking up on value, okay? Now, next, you have to, okay, on number 6, okay, absolutely, okay, put it there, absolutely. No to hard selling. Yes to relationship building. Okay, if you do hard selling in social commerce, people might buy, people may say yes and pull their credit card, but you will not have a repeat sales. No to hard selling. Yes to relationship building. When you're able to build a relationship, a very strong relationship, I'm teaching tribe building, by the way, and you start building a strong tribe, a strong, not just followers, but people who share the same values with you, not just people who say, oh, you're so galing, woo. No, 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 no. I'm talking of real people who sees you, believe in you, and starting to form a specific culture to advance in life because you share common values. Okay? So build relationship. And here's the last part. On number 7, know their origin. You know, oftentimes in social commerce, we just get their name, address, okay, credit card, and everything. But have you ever paused to know their origin? When I talk about origin, do you know their culture? Do you know where they live? Do you know from what tribes they are? Do you know from what, okay, what type of family they are? Know their origin. Because when you know the origin of the people in your space, the people in the social commerce environment or ecosystem that you're building, you will be able to provide the product, okay, that is suited to the very thing that they're longing for. Let me repeat that. You will be able to provide a product, okay, the very product that they are longing for. And what is every one of us is longing for. If you are coming from the province or you're coming from a certain space, you know, when you leave and when you move, there is always a carve. There's always a hole in your heart that you want to feel. There is always that space that longs to be nurtured, to be complete. And so when you are operating in social commerce and you know that void, then you can provide a value that no one else can give. In Rise Up Creatives, we want you to come out like a real person, real service provider, real business owners, real knowledge entrepreneurs. Because when you come out real, regardless of having 10 people, 20 people, 10 million people, you will be able to thrive because you have a plan that starts with carving that niche and knowing the niche to the roots. When you know the roots, then you know how to nurture it for the tree to grow, and bear fruits. You will not go wrong if you know your niche, you carve it out, and you understand them from the roots. Because eventually, the roots will find its way to expand beneath the soil as the tree grows up and bear fruits. Then you will never run out of clients. It might take time, but definitely you'll have your fruits and your returns at that point in time. Good night, everyone. This is Master Coach A for Rising Info Live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Start building relationship. Help someone rise up and be creative. I look forward having you inside riseupcreative.com. Good night, everyone. I'll see you again next Wednesday.